Hi, I'm Cody Alexander with MatchQuarters.com. Today I'm going to talk to you about Miami's what I call tag pressure. So basically we're going to play tag with the offensive linemen. If they're going to slide to me, I'm going to pop out. If they're away from me, I'm going to go ahead and insert. And it's a really interesting concept. It's something that they did at the beginning of the year that was kind of really popular. People kind of talked about it, and then they didn't do it as much later in the year. But I'm going to go through 6 clips, and we're going to kind of talk about each one and kind of diagram how they got the sack. I think I've got 6 clips, and I think I've got 4 sacks, and I've got 2 interceptions. So we're going to look at those and kind of go through it. So the first thing that you're going to notice with these is really presentation. Okay, the Miami's going to give the presentation of 0 blitz. So you're going to have your 6 men up here. You're going to have every receiver taken up. So remember, you have 5 eligible receivers, you have 5 DBs. So everybody's kind of on that. And what they're going to play through here is really what's called like lock and level, or everybody's going to lock on their guy. So everybody is stacked on their guy. They're not going to switch. They're going to do that because it doesn't matter. And I'll explain why in a second. So you've got your 6-man pressure. Okay, as we start here, you're going to see that what the Jags are doing is what you would call slide with lock protection. So that tackle is going to take him right there, and then everybody's going to slide to one side. As that happens, you get 2 dropout players. So as we get the slide, you're going to see these 2 players drop out. As they drop out, they get into the window of the quarterback. Okay, the quarterback's a right-handed quarterback. The slide's coming this way. You would think that the hot pressure would be here, but the underneath route's actually coming from here. Now, you can notice that one of the defenders is going to come open. Okay, there's that pressure. It looks like he's going to throw it. The issue is if he throws it, you've got 2 guys sitting in the same area that are probably going to pick this thing off. He doesn't, and he ends up getting eaten alive by the sack. So let's go to the tight view. Okay, now you see this pressure. What we have here, we have 5 offensive linemen. We've got 6 defenders. So if they slide, everybody's going to be coming here, right? Okay, everybody's down. And then we know right now, I just told you, it's a slide with a lock. So he's going to come. So this is either on the quarterback, not knowing that this guy's probably going to come free, or they're guessing and saying that there's no way you're going to rush us on 4th down. So as we let this thing play out, you can see right now, engaged. Okay, he's engaged, he's engaged, he's engaged. He now is here. He's stepping here to make sure that guard takes him. Okay, we're now locked out over here, and what you end up getting is a free rush on the quarterback. Now with the pop outs, let's look at those, 55 and 53. As we're coming right here, okay, once they see engagement and once they see that the slide is to them, they're going to drop out. He should be dropping here. He should be dropping here. But the vision of the quarterback keeps them there. They're almost like you would teach your hot pressure guys. You can see that they both are looking, okay, and he's both looking right there. They see the ball, and that's why he doesn't pop out opposite. They're both reading the eyes, and it's what I would say is eyes to me is squat, eyes away is sling. Well, the eyes are to me, so they're both going to squat. You can see this guy coming close underneath, so he ends up eating the sack, and that's how you get the sack. So let's go to the next one. This one's against Seattle. Okay, it's a similar presentation. Okay, 4-man front. We're in the red zone, and what I think is in the red zone, these are really good pressures in the red zone, because you're gonna get tight coverage. You can see right now you have the zero coverage. Okay, and they're going to add in on the back, and that's kind of what I like about this is if they have a back end, we're going to add in right here, and we're actually going to blitz the back. Okay, this is what you would call like a hug rush. So he's going to hug rush there. He's taken here. He's taken here. We've got both these guys man to man. Okay, we've got 7-man on kind of a 6-man. So somebody's going to come open right here. As we diagram this, okay, we're seeing this. You see him coming off the edge. We're going to blitz the back. They end up going with a full slide, so the edge defender is right in the face of the guy. Russell Wilson can't step through, ends up throwing kind of an errant pass, and the corner's able to kind of undercut this for a pick. Okay, so let's go to the tight view, the end zone view. Okay, so here's our alignment. Okay, they're going to go ahead and slide this way He's going to step up here. We're not going to lock the tackle. So Russell Wilson knows that whoever's the edge person is going to be coming open. Okay, the running back is in charge of this guy right here. He's not going to step up and take the D end. Okay, so they already know right now. It's no different than you would do. This is if you were to line up in jet, or what I call fly or jet, you would have the D ends right here, and you would have the backers right here. Okay, and actually I call that bombers, because now you're putting the backers here, so it's a little bit bigger. Jet would just be the 5, 3, 3, and a 5. So now that's how you kind of see the different presentation. So now we've got this presentation. All they're doing is running kind of a double G scheme with 5s. They're mugging the backers in the B gaps. Okay, as the ball snaps, everybody's stepping right here, right? There, I'm in charge of him, I'm in charge of him, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. So the free rush is here because the back knows I'm going to charge him. If he stays with me, then I'm going to eat it. If he doesn't, then Russell Wilson knows I'm going to throw to my rush read, which is right here, because we don't want to give it to two guys off, right? So we know he's going to be free to Wilson, okay? As he steps back, again, here are our guys. He's going to drop back in the lane. He's slinging because eyes are away. The eyes are over here. So he's going to sling this way as we get that drop. Okay, Russell Wilson, again, now has to throw it up and over the defender. It ends up being an errant throw. You can see the linebacker almost gets his hand on it. Okay, not a great throw, and the corner's able to come underneath. So this is another great example of it. Here we are against the 49ers. Similar presentation. Okay, notice all the people near him. We're definitely in man coverage, and they use their motion ID right here. So we're getting motion ID. Okay, everybody's in man coverage. Somebody's going to be in charge of the tight end. Somebody's going to be in charge of the back. How is this going to look? Okay, we've got people rushing the back. We've got people rushing the tight end. Now, because everybody stays in, now we can get it going. So if somebody doesn't block me, I'm coming free. And this is funny how these end up working, is that as everybody kind of goes, you start getting these dropouts. Look, we got 3 guys dropping out. Nobody's there, and the quarterback ends up getting eaten alive. So let's go to the tight copy. So you can see right now, everybody's in a gap, okay? 21 is in charge here. You've got the edge rusher saying, I'm going to eat the back. Everybody else has a gap, right? We're gapped out right here. It's no different than a double A mug or anything like that. So all we're looking at really is just presentation. Okay? So what all 49ers are going to do is slide protect, right? And all they're going to do is slide and then keep. They're going to slide the line, and then these two guys, I'm going to take deepest of the deepest. I'm going to check, and then I'm going to seal. So you're kind of creating a wall, and you're creating kind of that slide concept here. The issue is 43 stays, right? And you get an edge rush here. So that tackle's thinking, okay, I got to take him, and he doesn't actually step down. And because he doesn't step down, look at now what everybody's doing. I'm blocking here. I worked here, but now eyes to me, I'm gone. Slides to me, I'm gone. I'm working, okay? Look at the alley. He's taking this guy. He's taking this guy. He's taking this guy. There's no one for my man right here, and he's going to end up dropping right in there and creating the sack. So again, it just shows you how you can play with the way that this looks. So let's look at it in slow-mo. You see the slide. Nobody touches 55. Probably one of the quickest sacks that week. All right, clip number 4. Now notice some of these are on middle range downs. This is a really good pressure on middle range downs. So again, we've got our man look. The receivers are taken care of. It's zero coverage. There's nobody in the middle of the field. We've got everybody stacked up here because somebody's in charge of the tight end, somebody's in charge of the back. So everybody's going to be there again. We get this kind of waterfall back. Again, you're going to see what this is going to be is a slide protection, and it's very similar to what we saw with the 49ers. Okay, they're going to slide, and then they're going to kind of double and seal that edge and try and create a wall right there. So as you see that, look at how many guys we get popped off. 1, 2, 3 pop off. It ends up only being a 4-man rush. He has to end up scrambling. It's Joe Flacco, so he can't run. We end up getting a -30 on the sack. So let's look at it from the tight copy. Okay, again, 21's going to take the tight end. Okay, you've got him taking the back. You have the same similar presentation that we got before. So you've got your D end here. You kind of have that butt concept with the shade, but he's moving over to a G concept because they're trying to mug everybody up. Okay, so here we go. We get the slide. 33 is actually in the fit. 29 pops out. Okay, now what you end up getting is you get this slide, right? 29 pops out because the slide's to him. 33 sees the back go away, so he knows I can insert. So I'm going to set the edge and create a wall. I'm looking at the back's away. I'm inserting now. I'm dropping because the slide is to me. All that does is that opens up for 21 to rush the back. So 21 now knows the tight end blocks. I'm going in. Okay. I eat the back. I've got my pop out here. And the running back can't block him. So, and I've said this before on multiple occasions that you want to make the running back block. You want to make the running back block if you can. And look, now you've got a tight end on a D end. Now you've got somebody rushing the back. And that's a nice thing that they can do is really funnel the back and say, hey, look, if this guy steps out here, I know he's not going out for pass right there. That tells me, hey, look, that guy's going to block this guy. He's not going out for a pass. I'm going to insert. There's nobody for him. The back's trying to track him. Okay, that's great. Now he goes, now I'm going to insert on the other side. And then you're almost sharing the rush. You're funneling the back. And so what you end up getting is a situation like this where the back can't handle the pressure from the DB. He's got the leverage. The quarterback takes a wrong step. And now we've got it, a sack for a minus 30. So let's go look at our fifth one. We're 2nd and 2. Okay. Normally, this would kind of be one of those, you would assume that this is going to be some sort of a passing down because, hey, we can always get 2 yards on 3rd down. So, again, we've got the empty. We've got our zero coverage. Notice the contour here is in a straight line. Everybody's manned up. We've got our double A with the 2 D linemen. We've got the 4 D lineman presentation with the backers lined up in the gaps. Okay, notice the slide is going to go to the 3 receiver side. Okay, they're going to let this guy come off the edge. You get the 2 dropouts right here. It's in the window, and it goes right to the big man. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay, he catches it, and now he's going to take off. So, again, the pressure, even the quarterback knowing that this pressure was coming. Okay, he sees pressure. He goes, oh, man, this is all-out pressure. That guy, that means everybody's slid and protected. I've got to get the ball out. You always want to kind of throw into the pressure. So I know that this is my hot read. I see eyes. I'm going to sling. Ends up throwing a pick. So let's go to the tight version of this. We're going to get a slide to the right. My man on the left is going to come free. Once that happens, you see this. Goff feels this. He sees right now. Man taken, man taken, man taken, man taken, man taken. I get slide to me. I pop out here with vision to the quarterback. As that's happening, Goff switches his eyes over here. The D-lineman sees that. He slings over, and Goff throws him the ball directly to him, and it's a interception. So let's look at our last one. This one's versus the Cardinals. Again, on a kind of a short yardage, 3rd and 3. Okay, we get another empty set. These are really good versus empty. You can see, okay, they're checking out what they were going to do in that bunch. Now they're in here. Okay, again, we get that kind of that odd look with the backers here and this. So you can see you can do this out of a 4 down, or you can do this out of your odd formation on defense. Now we get this. Okay, slide comes to me. You can see that they're kind of stepping down to the right. Again, we see almost identical to what happened with the Rams in the other clip. Edge pressure comes off quick. Okay, you're getting this. You see the 2 linemen. Again, I'm going to pop out here. Okay, I'm popping out here. I see him working. I see this. I'm slinging here. Okay, I'm trailing. Now I'm going to trail too. We end up getting this, and Kyler gets the sack, gets a sack fumble, scoop and score. So let's look at this from kind of the tight copy and have a look at kind of diagram this. So again, we get the odd kind of G look. So lineman. Now he's going to set up here because we want guys in gaps, right? Okay. So as the ball is snapped, they're switching. They're going to run this little screen deal right here. Okay. It's slide. He's working to it. As you can see it, the slide's going to the right. So because it's going to the right, now the two people pop out. They trail it. He doesn't have good ball security. And now we're off the races for a touchdown. So hopefully you got a little bit out of this. This is something that you can easily add into your defense. All you got to do is kind of create this six-man concept. If they want to bring another man in and they want a tight end or two running backs, now you can kind of add that in and you can create these kind of hug rushes and add-ins and things like that, or keep them in as spies for screens and things like that. These really are great versus screens. They're great versus empty formations because they're going to throw hot. They're going to check to the screen, and the next thing you know, you got a guy dropping out. The quarterback freaks out, and that hesitation is just enough to make a sack, or he makes a bad choice and throws an interception. So put this into it. Play tag with the offensive line. That's why I call it tag. Play tag, you're it. If eyes to me, I'm popping out. Eyes away, I'm inserting on the rush. It's as easy as that. So hopefully you got something out of it.